Well, something to learn from this story is that people who know too much, who know very very much, tend to do things which are unusual to the normal people, to us, to the normal people. So it is very confusing to us, and not only to us, also to great men among us. For example, such thing happened in the life of Moses. You have heard his name. He is the prophet of the Jewish people, and the story goes like this. One day, among many people, Moses was just giving a lecture, and the people asked that, okay, we have heard so many things from you. You are a very knowledgeable, wise man. So, who is the wisest man of this planet living like right now? And Moses said, I am the wisest man, no doubt. People like, but later, God asked Moses, Moses could talk with God. God asked Moses, hey Moses, you said you are the wisest man of this world? No, you were wrong. Go to that river near your country. You will find a wiser man than you, and you should learn something from him. So, and take with you a fried fish on your way, so that in case you go hungry, you can eat the fish. So Moses accompanied his friend and went to that river where that wise man is, and he walked to that place, and he slept on his way after reaching the river. And when he reached the river, he slept, and the fish, which was fried, became alive and jumped out of the bag and got into the water and swam away. So after waking up, Moses didn't find his fish. He asked his friend, hey, what happened to the fish? His friend said that the fish, I forgot to tell you, I saw that the fish jumped out of the bag and went down the water. Then Moses said, yes, that is the place, please take me to there. That is the place I was looking for. Then his friend took him to that place. Here, the fish just jumped out of the water, here. Okay, then he was searching for a path to go for something to see that man. Suddenly, a new road came out of the water, and he started to follow that road, and that led him to that man. So after reaching him, he asked that, sir, I was told by God that you are a wiser man than I am, and I really wanted to learn something from you. So that man said that, yeah, I knew you would come, Moses. So what I will teach you today, will you be able to be patient? Will you be able to keep your patience with me? Moses said, yes, of course. I will be patient. I'm very much willing to learn something from you. And so, okay, accompany me to the journey. Then they both of them went to a journey. What happened in the journey, I will tell you very briefly, is that first of all, those two men went on a boat to cross the river, and they crossed it. The wise man immediately punctured the boat and sunk it after reaching the shore. Moses said, hey, what is this? You just destroyed a poor man's boat? He said, hey, I told you cannot be passionate, so I think you should leave me. Moses said, forgive me, please forgive me. I'll never ever do this again. Please, I didn't know I couldn't keep my passions. So please let me accompany you, give me another chance. He said, okay, another chance. They walked and walked and walked. There they saw a beautiful looking lad. And that man immediately took out his sword and killed him. Moses said, hey, what did you do? You killed this beautiful looking boy? He said, okay, I told you cannot be passionate. So I think it is time for you to leave. Moses said, oh, please, one last chance. And then he said, okay. Then they walked further. They reached a city, and in that city they went very hungry. Now, they were asking people, knocking on the doors, that please give us some food, we are hungry. And the people said, no, we don't know you, we will give you. So, slowly they just sat down at the place, and there they saw a pillar which is almost about to fall, which will fall in 1 hour. So what that man did, wise man, he took Moses and fixed that pillar up and fixed everything up nicely. Moses said, hey, why did you do that for? You could have asked for money from these people before you do that, so that they would pay us and we'll fix the wall. He said, hey, I told you, again you are asking me about my workings, so it is really time for you to leave me. But before leaving me, I'm telling you what I did and why. First of all, I punctured that boat because a cruel king was taking away the good boats from the river. And if he found that boat from the river, which belonged to a very poor man, that poor man would have nothing to do afterwards. So I punctured it. And the king will find that, yes, this boat is punctured, I won't take it. So that is why I did. And the second thing, I killed that beautiful looking lad for one reason. His parents are very religious and are very good people. Now, just by looking at that boy, I really understood when he will grow up, he will force his parents to be distracted from their own life to something bad. He will force his parents. So I killed him immediately so that their parents can have a new child who will lead them to the path of good and better place. And the third, I fixed that pillar without any kind of payment expecting from the people. Because under that pillar, I knew, just by looking at it, I knew there is some wealth for some orphans living in this city. And the orphans will grow up one day and they will find back their wealth and then they can enjoy it. If the pillar fell, other people can easily find that wealth and they will be deprived. So I fixed it. So that is it. And that is what you have learned from me. And thank you. That is